Hello everybody and welcome to round 2 of the Porsche Cup Series hosted by Sim Racing Online. Today we are at the infamous Red Bull Ring and we are starting quali. Thanks for joining us today. Should be an exciting race. We've had some really good action. First round. Get my stuff sorted here. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. Some guys are putting some good times, and of course we have Westy defending his victory from last week. Give you a quick glimpse of the order. Here are your results from round 1. You can see the points right there. Westy having a nice lead as he dominated last week or 2 weeks ago. So hopefully today we'll see if he's going to be the Max Verstappen of this series and if he has another good run today. We'll go down the list here, look at some of these drivers in here. Get that out of the way. Should be some nice sunny weather today. It looks like a little bit of overcast, so we'll see what happens here. We are on real weather, so depending on what the race gods have for us today, we will be ready for anything. I think these cars only have a choice of rain tires or the slick. So let's see what's going on here. Let's take a look down the run here. Johnny Gutierrez, who crashed out in last race. Hopefully he'll be able to regain his shelf today. As they're going around on their out laps here. We'll put the tower up so we can get an idea what kind of laps these guys are putting across. And I have the qualifying info down there for you so you can kind of watch your drivers as we go. Give you a little bit of help there, see who's in what car. Let's coming down. There's Nick Westy in that beautiful Blue Evolution livery, last week's winner. He comes around the last turn to start a hot lap. So let's see, I think Johnny is right in front of him, I believe. So nope, he's behind him. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch Westy on his first one of 129.8 to set the pace for Kilroth there. Johnny Gutierrez coming in with a 129.5. Where's Tony? That Graf coming in. Okay, I'm trying to get in order here as they're coming around, but Ben Sumner's he's in the pits. Okay, Jason Whitehead, he's coming around for a lap. See if we get their first times on the board to get their tires hot. I do expect these times to improve as we go here. Nicely done. Get a look at Barrett. Looks like he's finished the sector 3. He'll be coming across the line. See where he ends up. This is basically a 15-minute session. Get a couple good laps in, get the tires hot, and then really push and see where you can get yourself. Barrett moves himself up into the top 10 into 7th. The John Vandergeest, our host, as he's just approaching sector 3, it looks like. Vandergeest. Green in sector 2. As he comes across the line. Not bad, bumps himself into 11th. Check with leaders coming in the pits, okay. And Westy is also coming out of the pit. Oh, that's out of turn 1. This will be Westy's. Got himself in 3rd. Gene Mauser. Mazur, I guess that would be pronounced. Oh, we got our first yellow in the session. I'm looking at the track map. I'm trying to see where we got. No sign of it. But let's get back with Westy, see if... I know he's going to try and attack that time of Gutierrez there. You can see not a lot separated in the top 4. Top 5, top 6 are all within a second. Let's get some wheel action for Westy. Here we go. Coming into that last section, take a little curb. We do have track limits here are pretty wide open due to the fact that there are really no track limits. Let's see what he can do. Okay, this is his start. Pierre's kill up on Westy and Neil Wood in your top 4 now. Woody put in a good lap. Middleton giving room to Westy there as he comes through. Let's check in on Woody while he's on the coming into sector 2 there. There's Woody with that Dr. Pepper livery. Really nice looking car. Got to thank Neil for doing all the extra work for us, get some of the broadcast stuff in order, helping us with teams and livery lists for the broadcast. Thank you, Neil. Okay, back to Westy. Should be pumping it into sector 3 here in a minute. The timing's a little bit behind. He is green in sector 1, and oh, we got a little lag right there. Yellow in sector 2, so we had a little bit of off there. Yeah, look at taking a lot of curb there. Oh, and he lets it loose, making a little sideways in there, so that's going to slow him down a little bit. Let's get on down the list here, and Khalif, or Kale, in that number 16, in a solid 5th right now. Tony Talavite starting a ripper. Let's have him for a lap, see what we got. Usually pretty quick around here. Try to get things in order here. I'm looking around. I don't see anybody on a ripper. We do keep losing connection at the Sim Racing Online live timing, though. Something must be up with the live timing. I keep having to refresh it, so my info will be behind. But let's follow Tony here. Into the hairpin. He's purple in sector 1, so let's see what he's got. As Graf puts up the fastest lap, he puts himself in P1 with just under 5 minutes to go, which turned Tony green in sector 1 at Graf's lap. Kale just poured it on with a 28.8. Let's see how close Tony can get. Looks like he might have made a couple mistakes there. Slow him down a little bit. And he does. Keeps himself right in 4th right there. Let's see. Let's have a look at some drivers we haven't seen. We've checked Alan Barrett. Let's check on Andres, who is green and green and bumps himself up into the top 10 in 7th position. It's a nice lap. Robin Taylor pitting. Check out Giles. Yellow and yellow, not improving, but man, that's a pretty good looking car, isn't it? All right, not improving, but doing some really nice side slipping there into the last section. Really Really fun cars. This is a really fun mod. Really good stuff. Let's check on Gilles here. Gilles. Vandergeest down at 15th. Yellow in sector 1. Shiana Eugene Mazur. Green in sector 1. He's going to better his time a little bit. Try and move himself up a little bit. And Jason Whitted starting a ripper. See if he can jump himself up. He's currently in 17th. All right. Check some more stuff at the top here to see if Johnny could be out on chasing down that pole again, as Krill holding that spot with Krill holding second, and he's coming out of the pits now. So Krill will have another go with 3 minutes left. It's going to be their last attempts at pole. Looks like heat him up and rip him up. Where is Kel? He's in the pits. Okay, so we got Johnny heading out. He's purple in sector 2. Let's see what he can do. Currently in 3rd. Purple in sector 2. Let's see if he betters his time. Stays same. Okay, purple and purple, but keeps him in 3rd place. Wow. I was expecting him to jump up a little bit with both those purple sectors, but so it is. Meanwhile, last year's winner, Nick Westy, on his ripper lap here. He's on a timed lap now. Might have time for one more of these guys cross the line. As long as they cross the line before the clock's out, they'll have another one. So, I know it takes a good hard lap to get these tires up to temperature. Oh, he's lost it there. So, Westy's out of it for this lap. Let's check on Woody. Where's he at? Okay, he's parked. It looks like these guys are content with where they are. So it's going to be a battle between Graf, Pilarov, and Gutierrez and Calavite for the top spot. As Krill comes across. Okay, just his last shot here with 1:37. He's starting his hot lap. Okay, he's in sector 1. Let's see where Carol is. Okay, he's parked it. He's got his hot lap. There is Graf is parked. Got that half-second lead. So Carol, let's quick check where Gutierrez is on track. Okay, here we go. He's coming in. Oh, he's in the grass. He's yellow and yellow, so he's going to be done. He's going to start a lap right here. And is that Kills behind him there? Looks like he's on a ripper. Let's check him out. Nope, yellow and yellow, but does he move himself up? Stays in 15th. Okay. Where's Graf? Right, screening out of sector 1. He's in sector 2. He's riding some curb. We are going to watch the track limits here, just in case. We are going to be it'll be a review, an admin review at the end, because the track limits basically are broken. So, yeah. See what Killaroff can do. And he does not improve. However, being purple in sector 2 does not improve his time. Let's check on Gutierrez. He's parked it. So I think we're going to have our order here. It looks as though anybody left on track? I believe that's it. Got a couple guys out. Let's see, James. Let's see, LAG. ESSO1. Jonas Legason. I'm taking a stab here. I'm sorry for butchering your guys' names, but that's how it goes. All right. It looks like he is giving up on that lap, and I believe we've got one more out on track. Vandergeest is still out there, but it looks like he has slowed himself down too. So I believe we have our order set, and then you have it right there. I am going to set the order. Where is not that? Set starting order. Boom, there we go. Okay. Got to work this software over here. Porsche Cup, round 2. And what's coming up? Here we are. We're going to have a 5-minute warm-up here. Next, in 2 weeks, we're going to be at Classic Silverstone, so make sure you want to join us then. And yeah, I'm having all kinds of issues over here with our live timing. So I don't think it's so much the site's fault as it's just it's some bad connection for me. But anyway, it helps me keep track of the action. All right, turn these off. Get some of this stuff out of the way so we can just have a quick view at some of these guys as they're out on track, getting ready for their warm-up. 60 minutes of racing about to start here. It looks like it's got a little bit of overcast here as we've been hanging out. This race is going to have a formation standing start. We omitted it last week because it was Monaco, so we figured it might have been too dangerous, so we just did the straight-up standing. So what we're going to do is do a formation lap, heat up the tires, come back to your grid spot, stop, and wait for the green. That's how it is written. We will see how it turns out. And then as we're giving a gander here, let's go through the starting order here. There's Kyle Graff on pole, Kilroff second, Johnny Gutierrez third spot, second row with Tony Talvite. Third row, Nick Westing and Neil Wood. Great job, Neil, putting yourself up there. And Barrett, good job, Barrett. And Stiebel all in the first 4 rows. And then Jonas, Robin Taylor in the 10th spot, followed by Vandergeest in 11th and Middleton in 12th. There'll be some good mid-pack battles right there. Newcomb on the 13th with Kai Stevenson in 14th. Gilles Villeneuve, you got to tell me how to pronounce that one. And Jason Whiten. And in 17th, we got Eugene Mazur, Mark Hightree, Stefan Winham, Ben Summers in that 20th spot. Leaving Martin, and it is Ed Jones picking up the bottom. So I apologize, Ed's name had a typo in it, so you're not going to see it there. Better check those files. But anyway, there is your starting order. As time ticks down here to the start. About 2 minutes to go. Let's check out Talvite's out there on a inspection lap, as well as Middleton and Kai Severson. And most of the guys are content to wait it out in the pits, it looks like. Yeah, I'm trying to get my stuff in order here. Well, we got this notorious, nice pit entrance there. We got this notorious turn 1 here at Red Bull. And then, of course, turn 3, I believe it is up at the top, where all kinds of craziness can happen. So the first lap could be quite eventful. Hopefully, you guys can keep it together and not have it too eventful. Make it so everybody can finish. That would be great if we could have all 22 cars finish the race. It might be a reach, though, but we will see. Got a yellow in sector 1. Guys are messing around. Wow, it's really going to be hard to follow without my live timing over here. So I don't know what's going on with live timing, but I'm just going to refresh the whole thing. Let's get rid of some of this extra stuff. All right, we are just about ready to get started here. Johnny's out there getting a little bit of heat in the tires. Giving it probably a full tank run. 60 minutes. There's no mandatory pit stops. There might be a tire issue. We shall see. As we get ready for the start here. Again, in one quick, I'll show you the standings again really quick. Where you were at. Let's see how many points, who's got what. As we wait this out for my most favorite words in sim racing. All right. There we go. Non-essential personnel leave the grid now. Okay, folks. Well, buckle up. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Get yourself a refreshing beverage, and let's get ready for 60 minutes of racing as the grid fills here. We will start without the tower because it brings a lot of lag, so I'm just going to try and get us a good view. And we'll take it from here. We'll start about third spot with Johnny going into that turn 1. Now remember, this is going to be a warm-up lap, so here we are. We're starting the pace lap. Should be a controlled lap. Down the list here, see what's up. See if I can get a couple shots of these cars. There we go, that's a pretty good one. Then we'll go down the list here. Get a look at everybody. From the tail end, there's Mr. Jones, Martin, Summers, Wenham, High Tree. Then starting in your mid-pack, we have Bazur and Whitted, Jason. We're just going with Jason. How's that? Gills, Kai, Nick, and Lewis in that number 5. John Vandergeest, our host. Robin Taylor in 10th spot. And then in the front pointy end, we got Jonas and Andres Barrett. Could be a good battle right there. Neil Wood in that 6th spot. Last week, the battle between Barrett and Wood was epic until I think it was Barrett just had a slight off, put himself out of competition with him there. But it was a really fun battle to watch, that first part of that race. Good stuff. There's last week's winner, Westy. And Tony Talavite and Johnny Gutierrez. So there you have the front end. All right. Clean this up and get ready for some racing. I am once again going to try the infamous R Factor 2 broadcasting system replay. There are some tricks to it, and I've got it to work a couple times, but for the most part, it's all janky. I can't get it to work. You have to start the replay button before the race starts, which I did. Then when you hit replay, it should give you your whatever your buffer is, but it seems to just not go back. It just, when it says replay, it just goes right back to the action. So who knows? But I'm going to give it a whirl. I do have forward and backwards, so if we have anything nasty, I'm just going to use forward and backwards, and we'll be able to hopefully get to see exactly what happened. All right, this is it. They're going to line up and wait for the green. We'll come into their appropriate spot. Everybody gets lined up here. We will get the light. All right. And we're off. And we're not off. And we're off. There we go. All right. And it looks like a good move on the inside, but Gutierrez takes it up, and he had put himself in front right off the bat. Gutierrez getting a good start, leading off that graph out of the wild kill off in the middle. Tony Talvite staying right in that fourth spot, keeping with him, but what a start by Gutierrez. He really launched it out there. Brilliant move. Puts himself right out with a gap. Really good stuff by Gutierrez. Driver box. An idea who we're looking at here. There's Killeroff. Get that cap. Let's go down the middle. Let's look down a little farther. Let's get back to that top 10. There's the Ericsson battle. This is going to be a good one. Middleton and Sable Andreas holding up that top 10, keeping it tight there. And Woody, who lost out the worst on that start, dropped himself. And our last Westy finds himself off, going down the list. What happened to Westy? He is in trouble. He's in trouble. Westy must have some steering damage. He's got to have damage. Yeah, he's in trouble. Last week's winner looks like he's heading into the pits. Wow. Tough break for last week's winner, Westy. We check in with the leaders. Talvite up in third. See if I can get this live timing to work. There is your top 3. Let's get down to the mid-pack. Ericsson finds himself in 7th. And we'll bring the tower in now. Positions are settled down so we get an idea of where we're at. Right, good stuff here in the middle. Let's check up coming to Talvite's. There is your top 3. Oh, we got a yellow in sector 2. Well, with no live timing, I can't really detect who's where. But it does look like Westy's, excuse me, regained himself and he's out of the pits. Looks like his car, he was doing a little crazy stuff there, but has he got it drivable? Looks like his steering wheel pretty straight. Might have been a little bit of damage that he couldn't repair. Yeah, he's in trouble. He might still be in trouble. So let's just see how it goes for Westy. Meanwhile, up at the top, there's Gutierrez. He's got himself a 1.7 second lead over Kill. Let's get to the battle box. Get an idea who's where and what's behind. Let's check out 4th place. The 1 second gap there. And then when we get down to this group, the top 5 through 9, I think we've got some really good battle here. We've got within a half second, all 3 of these cars with Ericsson there in 7th place, right in that top 10 sandwich. Following Middleton, they come right down into it. Oh, there's a faster lap by Talvite. These guys are tearing it up. It's going to be a really good battle in here. Let's check on Woody, who finds himself back in 12th after that great qualifying. But he's a battler. He'll be able to find his way to that Dr. Pepper. Coming up behind Vandergeest and Segerston. Really good stuff there. Good stuff. Let's take a look back here, see how Mr. Jones is doing. Jones finds himself in 19th, up a couple spots. And Gills, Villanueva, a little bit of mishap, and him and Nick are going to be battling at the back end. And Westy, I think he stayed on the lead lap. I do believe he is still on the lead lap, so anything can happen. All right, back to the pointy end. There is your leader, Johnny. That gap 1.7. Krill is keeping him within 2 seconds, so we'll see what happens as the tires start to go here. You never know. And here is Krill. There he is. And you can see that cars are just taking it wide. There are very loose track limits today. So, I mean, we have basic rules that we are opening up a little bit just because the track does not have the proper boundaries for penalties. So it does have some, but it lets you be pretty free. If you watched the Formula One last week, you saw so many penalties getting handed out, so many laps being deleted, and that's just that's how it goes. Looks Talvite come 4 seconds off the lead, it looks like. What's he got here to the gap? Only 2 behind Kelloff. And then we're getting into Jonas and Taylor. We're starting getting where it tightens up a little bit here. These guys are having some good battles in that 4th, 5th. We got some changes going on down here. Vandergeest up into 10th. Good fight here. Let's check out the High Tree Wynnum battle. So Wynnum and Wedded Jason. Really tight battle going on here. There we go. Hanging on to that, baby. Good. Great job keeping it in the back. A little bit of grass. We're going to take out the sign. It's all good. Great battle there. High Tree out front of that group. But second behind Cyberston. And he's got a pretty good gap on Wynnum in this group. But these guys are battling right here. This is some good stuff here. It looks like we've had a pass. They come into that treacherous turn 3. And Woody's How did Woody get back into that mix there? Or is that another? Is that Woody's skin? Okay, he's sharing the skin with Summers. Maybe they must be same team. Yeah, they're the same team. My bad. That's what I thought. Woody's still up in his spot. I saw that Dr. Pepper. And holy smokes! All right, up at the top. Let's check on our leader. That gap's remaining right within that 1.5 second mark. Krill just keeping in the zip code, trying to stay in touch with Johnny. Johnny is such a fierce competitor, man. If he gets nose out in front, it's really tough to get around him. Something's going to have to happen, or you're just going to have to drive your pants off. And so here's the top three with Delavite right there. It's 3 of our top drivers battling for this position. The podium right there. You can see the huge gap back to fourth, just fourth, with Jonas and Taylor battling for that 5th spot. Oh, Middleton throws it a little wild. Was that Middleton? Yes, I believe so. In 5th place. So, or was that Jonas that lost the spin there? Okay, let's find out. Ericsson is right there with them. Let's have this battle here, this mid-pack battle. I knew this was going to be a good fight right here. Good stuff going on here. Got a little bit of love from live timing. This battle, this 5th, 6th, and 7th is the tightest grouping on the track right now. So we'll see if we can see some action. Of course, as I say that, connection lost over there. Anyway, good stuff going on here. Let's get some inside action. Up and down into that last turn. So treacherous right here. Off the curbs, keep it together, and hard on the gas. Closing up on that braking zone. Really good stuff. Oh, he's got himself in his position here. If he can stay with him, get a little bit of draft. It's so tough to pass up here, though. One of the fastest parts of the track. Really get a nice draft right here. Out brake and go to the inside. He's going to look at it. He's looking. He's taking a look. But, yeah, you just got to wait it out. But no, right behind Ericsson is Taylor. Taylor taking a sniff up the inside there. Getting a good whiff of that foot-sniffing pig car. Ah, that was pretty tight. Let's have a gander here. And meanwhile, back 14th and 15th. Let's have a compare with Wyndham battle. We got a great battle back here in the back. Extreme pressure from Wedded. Letting Wyndham know he is there. He's taking a look. Staying right with him. Good stuff right there. There we go. Look at that, fighting that steering. This is great stuff. It's that last turn is really fun. Great battle in the back there. Let's get back up here to this Ericsson battle. Ericsson finds himself in 6th now. And look at the pressure from Taylor. He is just all over him. They come up to the hairpin here. This is the tight break, and who's going to brake? Oh, he goes to the outside. Tries to out. He outdoes himself and finds himself out in the dirt. Taking the pressure off of Ericsson and dropping down a few spots there. That was a bold move, but he had to make it stick, and it did not stick. So the woes of outbraking yourself. Good job maintaining and saving the car, though. Good spot there. So he lives to regroup and have another battle. And that helps everybody behind him now. See, Woody's gotten by. This mid-pack battle is just epic. Here are your guys. Look at this tight racing here in that top 10. Really good stuff. This mid-pack fight is great. Meanwhile, let's take a look up at the pointy end. Make sure these guys all get through here. Yeah. Okay, no incidents. All right, we're going to check on the leaders. And I believe that Johnny has got that lap car. Is that Krill has caught him? Okay, so Johnny must have had it off because Krill has closed the gap. It's right there within a second. So the lead could be getting challenged here. As tire wear might be coming into play here as the first 15 minutes of this race have passed. Up on 45 to go here. Calavite still about 3 seconds back. 3 to 4 seconds back, so. See what Johnny can do. Oh, look at it. Getting a little sideways there. One false move is all it takes here. Come on, live timing. Okay, let's jump back into this 6th place battle. Erickson, Graff, and Wood all fighting for that. With Middleton holding on to that 5th spot. And you can see the 4th right up there, Jonas. Jonas just ahead of them there. They got a nice little gap to protect himself in that 4th place from this group of 4th, 5th, and 6th cars. Closing it up tight. Really good stuff. Here is Jonas. You can see he's got a couple seconds on Lewis. And Lewis is feeling it from Erickson. I believe he can smell the foot. All right. Back to the pointy end. I think Johnny might have had a little bit of a slip because he's stretching his legs again, although Krill so fierce back there. He's just staying with him. So the gap was consistent before, and I think Johnny must have slipped and had a little off. You can see him getting a little sideways right there, and that allowed Krill to close that gap. It is maintaining now, although it is under half a second now. We are 0.4 on his tail. Holy smokes. Let's check it out. Chase up the hill here. See what's going to happen. Try and get a little draft and throw it to the inside. Johnny standing to the outside. Here it comes. He's looking. Oh, playing it safe. Just a little bit early to be doing stuff. But this is going to be a good battle here. And good stuff. Let's get back to this mid-pack. Sixth, 7th, and 8th. Good stuff right here. These guys are really putting it together. Let's have a look down here in the battle for 16th and 17th. We've got the 15th, Jason Whitted holding on to 15th. Really tight groupings here, really good stuff. And Nick Newcomb kind of back a little bit, but not too far off if he can just keep it maintained. Summers is in front of him there. So this group in front, about 4 cars, really duking it out. With Summers holding on there in that Dr. Pepper livery. This guy's coming down the main straight. Really good stuff. All right, back to the pointy end. With Krill just keeping the pressure on Johnny. Johnny's a pretty cool customer. Living down there in SoCal. Gets to put his toes in the sand every once in a while. It takes a lot to ruffle his feathers. Meanwhile, Tony, a solid 3rd place. Just about a 3-second gap. Maintaining back there. So, you know, he's probably playing it smart. Taking care of his tires. It's a long race. This thing's got to last. So he might be able to push at the end while these guys are fighting in front of him to wear a little tires down. And maybe Tony will have something for him at the end. Good stuff. Then Jonas pretty much by himself in 4th place most of this race. He's got a nice gap. However, Garrett has closed it down to under 2 seconds. Things are starting to get a little froggy here on this top section. These guys are, I don't know if they're losing grip or the rubber's wearing down. We shall see. There's Garrett closing that. Looking good. Oh, we've got some action right behind him. So Ericsson has made the path, as we can see. And Middleton is in trouble, as it looks like Woody is going to take a spot from him too. They're battling down the back straight to the hairpin. Middleton holding on, but Woody's on the inside. Let's see what happens here. Woody, brilliant positioning, catch the spot, so that bumps Middleton back to 7th. And is Graf going to take advantage too? Middleton might be in trouble. His tires might be getting a little slippery. Either that or he had an off. But defending pretty good there. Good stuff in there. As gives it up to Graf, and now we got Vandergeest gonna get in on the fun. Let's take a look from John's car. So Middleton giving up a few spots there after holding on pretty good to that top 5. That puts Ericsson in 5th now. Ericsson, Wood, and Graf. Oh, we got a yellow in sector 2. Someone's crashed. Let's see. Nope. Who's at the top? Leaders are good. Tony's good. It's been cleared, so it must have just been an off. That's where my lifetime really comes into play. I can take a look at the map over here and it shows me, but nope, I got nothing. So I really apologize. Can't bring as much action as I'd like to without that. Basically, all I can do is look at broadcast leaderboard and look at the times. A great battle here in the mid-pack. Woody feeling it from Vandergeest now. Here is Vandergeest. And Middleton's struggling up there, I believe. Might have just had a bad lap. He seems to have pulled himself back together. He did give up those spots, though. But Vandergeest is on a mission. Really good stuff here as they get a good draft up the hill. As Middleton going to the inside, trying to avoid the draft. Stretching his legs pretty good on the straight there. So it might just be the turns that are slowing him down. Let's see. Could have just had a moment. Meanwhile, back here to the Summers Whitehead and Mazur battle. Tight racing back here, looking good. And then let's check on the leader. Oh, he's closing within half a second. So not keeping up on the 10th. Chipping away with the 10th. Check out their best lap times. So look at that. That 1:36.4, but it looks like Kurloff was a 0.55 faster on that last lap. There's your speed difference. I think he's got a chance here. He's got it to within 3. Johnny's wiggling around a little bit. The kick's getting a slick. We got a little bit of cloud cover, which should help keep the track cool. Save some tires anyway. Johnny, let's see if we can get that rear camera. Is he letting it by? What just happened there? Oh, that was the lap traffic. Okay. Same livery. I was like, what? All right. There's the one I'm looking for. There's the rear bumper from Gutierrez as they come down the main straight. Heading up to that turn 1. Let's see if Krylov can close on this straight. This is good passing opportunity up at the top of the hill here. Johnny seems to be able to pull out though. He's got that good top end speed. If I know Johnny, there's not a lot of wing on this car. So there you have it. Under braking. Close the gap a little bit. Looking to the inside as Johnny's on the outside. Has he got a spot? This could be it. This could be it. Holding him off. Great job, Johnny. Some good tight racing up there at the top. Side by side. I was looking to the right to try and mark the replay event in case something happened, and then I couldn't find it. I have it now for the next time. But let's take a look down the line here. What do we got? I'm looking for another battle, but this is it right now. This is the battle on track for first place. Looking again to the inside as they hit that last turn. Coming off the curbs. There we have it. Let's jump down to this really quick. Vandergeest having a good battle down here with these guys making a pass, but it looks like back to the tip here. I just saw a little highlight there. All right, Johnny seems to be holding them off. We got this mid-pack battle. High Tree now finds himself up in 10th spot. He's got quite a gap there, and someone's pulling in the pits. Diverson's pitting. I think he pitted from about 12th, and now he's dropping down as he's probably getting himself some rubber. So very good. This battle for the lead is getting intense as we are just about at the halfway mark. Still looking for another spot on the inside. He's got the inside. They're side by side. Oh, this is it. He's got a nose on him. He's caught the lead. We have a new leader coming into last turn. It's Krylov. Takes it to Johnny. And look who's right on their tail. Talvite, as I told you, he was probably saving his tires because he has put himself in the mix. He is right behind him now. Within 2 seconds, third place. So what a battle. Great job. As he gets it back, did Johnny get it back? What just happened there? Johnny got it back. Oh my goodness. We got to find out what happened here. We're going to replay. We're going to replay. Where did this happen? Oh, he spun it wide. There it was. He has lost it wide, and that puts Tony in second. And Krylov back in third. So after getting it on sector 3, he throws it all the way in turn 1 on sector 1 and finds himself back in third. Gonna have to start all over again. Crazy stuff. Wow. Most unfortunate for Krill. He made such a brilliant charge that whole time, chased Johnny down. Wow. But now let's see if Talvite has anything for Johnny. And meanwhile, Ericsson now in 5th. Back down to this battle with Graf right on him. And Woody in 7th back there after the Middleton mishap. Excuse me. They're starting to get a little slippery out there for these guys. Ericsson now in 4th. So what happened to, do we have a pit? We got, okay, Kai. Syverson is out. He's our first retirement. Trying to see what happened up here in this. It sucks without live timing and can't really figure it out. But this is a great battle here for 4th. Oh, and that's spin job. That's a spin job. So Kurov. Oh. That last turn is very treacherous. So Barrett now in 4th place. And he's got not too far to go. Woody's right behind him. Let's see where the battle for Krill, the gap. Trying to get it between Barrett. Look at this battle coming up the hill. And they both get by. So I believe that was the lapper. Woody with Graf. Or was that Graf himself? Another position change. So things are changing for the second half here. Coming into play. Gutierrez holding on to that lead that he gave up to Krill, who had a misfortune in turn 1 there. But he's got a decent gap over Ericsson in the group for 4th, so he's probably in pretty good shape to maintain that. Guys are looking racy. Woody putting the pressure on him. But Kyle just giving the pressure back to Woody too. Some good stuff here. See what happens going up the hill. Here his graphs. See right up there, 5th and 4th place. Damage on Woody's car. He's been through a battle. Good stuff. What else we got? Let's get back to the lead. I think Tony has caught Johnny, and it's going to put the screws to him here. They come through the last turn. Davide. I wish we had a graph that showed us the tire wear. Let's see if he can stick to him up the hill. Got a good battle for 10th with Taylor and Hightree. Back here, let's check on that. It's not too tight, but going to get back to this turn 3 here with Johnny and Calvite. Looking to the inside, Johnny dragging it a little bit there, but maintaining. Look at the damage to Calvite. He's seen it some action as well. But this is quite the battle for first again. So Gutierrez enduring pressure from 2 separate drivers. And I'm glad to see that Krill is still holding on to 3rd, but we will have a look here to see what the gap is. I think he's got enough gap on him. I don't want to miss any action here. Coming up to this hairpin. The big rounder. Guys can lose it. There it is. Off the curb, a little damage. Nicely done. Meanwhile, a few cars back. Here's that battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th with Ericsson holding 4th with Woody right in the middle. Good fighting going on here. Kraft just sticking with it. Good 3-way battle for 4th place there. I'm trying to see. I don't even see the gap here. Krylov here is in 3rd place. He's 6 seconds off of Tony and Johnny, but I want to see that large half a minute gap to Ericsson, so I don't think he's in any danger. Well, back to the leaders here. And then let's take a look at the tail end. We have a really good battle back here in the backpack. Whithead, Mazur, Newcomb. Looks like he's out of pass for position. As they're coming up to the turn 1, he stays on the inside. There you have it. Newcomb. But in that top 15, Whitehead right on his tail. Good stuff on these 3 guys in the back of the pack. We have another. Gilles Villeneuve is also out. He's our 2nd retirement. Let's check on this 4th place battle. Back to Woody. Just like last week, Woody and Ericsson again. With Graf in the mix, looking to the inside on Woody. Does he have a look? No. Keeping it real over there. As we're just about 20 minutes remaining. So the tire's got to be becoming an issue for these guys. Let's get back to this Nick Westy, who's found himself now in 18th, 17th. So after the first lap incident, Nick has got himself back into, something other than last, where he spent the first third of this race. So great job on Nick finding his way back, and he's got 16th. Now he gets to 16th. I believe we got someone. Nobody's in the pits. No, they're just jumping up as they cross the line. Okay. So he's coming up to do a little battle. He's going to make himself a nuisance to Newcomb. See what we can do here, Newcomb. Where did he go? All right. So, 16. So next, yeah, Newcomb is next in line for Westies. He takes a little sideways. And who else is off there? Who was that just went off? Ah, Mazur. Mazur having a little bit of an issue. Finds himself into the fence there. Tough break for Mazur. He was doing a pretty good job back there. These guys are nuking it out at the end there. So 16th to 18th. As Whithead is now into the pit. So I can see what's going on here. My timing is off. So I'm not getting the information at the same time. I get it after the fact. It shows up before the fact on the screen and after the fact, or before on the list and after the fact on the screen. So meanwhile, Tony and Johnny, it's under 20 minutes now. And Erickson and Wood have gone around each other. Holy smokes. We just had a pass. Let's take a look. Where did he get him? There we go, Woody. Erickson in front. Let's see what happens. As you can see, the timing, it says he's in fourth and it's showing him behind Erickson, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we're just going to go with it. Not sure exactly what. There's a crash. Jones is out. He's the back marker. Jones into the last turn wall. Maybe we're going to see the passing. I think things will flow out here. We are using the replay button, so perhaps it's just not caught up. There's the pass right there. Okay, so crash, bump, a little bit of love, and that was where it came from. Okay, so we've seen that now. Now everything should be in order. Sorry about that. Good job, Neil, putting himself up in fourth. There's that half a minute gap, though, that 33 seconds away from the podium. So unless there's a mishap at the top, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's go back here to 14th and 15th. We got this great battle for Summers, Newcomb, and Westy. Trying to get himself in on the game. There he is. You can see him coming up the rear there. As these guys are duking it out for the top 15. Job, and there's Talavite and Johnny. These tires are gotta be getting sloppy for these guys. See, they're all being a little bit careful. There's Johnny. See, it's getting away from him a little bit up there. But you saw him lose a little control right there. And let's jump back to Vandergeest, finding himself in 7th. Actually challenging for 6th now. Great job, John, making his way up through the grid. Newcomb and Westy. Here's Westy trying to get himself up in the points. Last week's winner, first lap mishap, he's putting the pressure on. Battle, he's trying to get up into the top 13. He's looking. Summer, Newcomb, Summer, Westy in the middle. Oh, this could be the spot. Hard on the brakes. I think everybody's hurting on the tire department now. We're going to hit the 15 minutes to go mark. It looks like Westy's going to get this spot. Oh. Sumner holding it on. Looking to the inside though, and then he goes. There it is. There's another spot for Westy. He gets by Sumner. Next in line will be Newcomb. Great job. Coming back. Not giving up from the first lap incident. Great job, Westy. Uh-oh, we've got a lead change. I think we got a lead change coming up here. Yeah, we're behind, so the tags are going to show different, but we're going to hopefully get to see what happens here. It looks like lap traffic, perhaps. Gutierrez trying to get around the lap traffic. And here comes Talavite. And that number 11. There it is. See, this is where it happened. So this is where Talavite gets the lead. That's most unfortunate. It looks like it was a lapper. Oh, Johnny trying to miss out. Oh. As Talavite takes over the lead. That was really unfortunate. That was Mazur in that 77. Just couldn't get out of the way and lost it to turn 1. And that's given up. Forced Johnny to give up the lead. That's really a tough break. I'll bet Johnny's steaming in there. Blue flags. Mazur, blue flags. Don't know what happened there. But meanwhile, we have a great mid-pack battle going on here still with Vandergeest, Graf, and Ericsson. Woody's found himself out front. Woody's got a nice gap. Then back to Ericsson, who's getting a little pressure now from Middleton back in on this too. So there are at least 5 cars. Let's get back to Middleton. You'll see here. All right, I am going to hit the button to get us right back on real time. There we go. Now everything should be lined up. Giving up on the replay button. Apologize for the missing some of this action. But there is Woody in 4th. And the Ericsson now getting it, feeling it from Graf and Vandergeest. Vandergeest has had a really steady race. He's just hung in there, moved himself up, taking opportunities as they come. We're coming up on 10 minutes here. Let's jump down to High Tree. Really good race by Mark today as well, coming up into the top 11. So he's got a chance to hit the top 10. Middleton and Jonas are battling here for that 8th position. Middleton's got a line on the outside. He's going to switch over to the inside. Let's see what happens here. As we're hitting the 10-minute mark, Middleton trying to hang on to that top 10 after a really nice first part of the race, and he seemed to lose it a little bit. His pace went off. He lost a few spots, but he's still in the top 10. So it looks like he's maintaining there. He's got himself a battle, but as Donnie caught back up to Tony, so luckily it looks like Gutierrez did not take up too much damage. And how much did Tony use up his tires catching Tony in the first place? Because we have a pass here, and Gutierrez is going to go back into the lead. Gutierrez back into the lead. What a nice pass by Johnny. I'm having to say it, 4-lap traffic in the way. Or is it Krill? Yeah, it's Krill. It's Tony. Tony has issues. Something's going on with Tony. Because Krill has also got by him. So another lead change and a second place change. So the original podium we had in the first half of the race, they're back in the same order now with under 10 minutes to go. So who knows what in the heavens to Betsy happened there. But you saw it. I could not focus in on what exactly happened to Tony, but maybe he pushed his luck a little bit too much. He did such a brilliant job hanging in there and then actually got himself in first place, only to give it up. And who knows, we'll have to ask him in the post-race. Perhaps his tires were down. But you got to also give it to Kilov for hanging in there after his accident and now finding himself back in second. And I believe it has a lot to do with these back markers. As Gutierrez gets through Summers. And the Summers should be getting out of the way to let... Yes, good job, Summers. Krill gets through, and let's see, Tony should be getting through too. He'll be next. We're just under 8 minutes. Let's see what else we got going on here. No, really not too many attempts right now. Here's that Barrick Ericsson battle. Ericsson in 5th now. It's Graf in 6th and Vandergeest back there in 7th. He's kind of lost that pace a little bit there. He must have had a little bit of a slip because he was right with those guys. So we will see. Middleton in the top 10 still. But Taylor might have something to say about that. As Taylor's trying to get himself a position on Middleton. As we go back to Graf and Ericsson battle. As you're coming down the last turn for another rip down the straight with Woody up there. You can see Woody. Ericsson and Graf not too far back from Woody. Woody's going to be thinking about those. You've probably seen him in his mirrors. Just got to maintain. As we hit the 7-minute mark. Graf getting a little extra momentum there, hitting that turn 1 wide, which has been allowed. The rules committee decided to allow that since you can't stop it, so make it fair for everybody. Nobody's going to get in any more trouble unless they completely abuse it. Wow, so what a chain of events here for the leaders. We do have a little bit of action back here with Mazur, who involved in that incident with Gutierrez that took Gutierrez temporarily out of the lead, is now battling Wenham for 16th spot. Let's see what he can do. Nicely done. Stefan seems to be holding him off. Meanwhile, Graf and Ericsson in the same situation here. Coming up. They're about ready to lap that other group that's battling there. The Stephanie Mazur group. And then we got Westy back here. Westy now in 14th spot. Looking to up himself again for 13th. Going to give Newcomb a run for his money. Newcomb, who's had a very good race for Ether Racing, has held a pretty steady race today. Holding his own back there as they battle it out. Westy, he did have good pace. He had top 10 pace, so, you know, having that misfortune in the beginning and being able to use his pace to gain his way back up the grid, it's going to pay off with a few points. The current leader, so we'll see where that puts him. See if he has a look here, and then we're going to jump up to the Ericsson Graf battle. Oh, Newcomb got a little bit of wide. Westy might have an opportunity here. He's right on him. He's got the drop. He's going to the inside. He's going to be able to outbrake him and get the spot. Oh, he's letting in a little bit of collision. Flat body. Excuse me. Kind of elbows out and does get around. A little bit of contact, almost outbraked himself a little bit. I think Newcomb saved him from going off. If Newcomb's car wasn't there, he probably would have slid up. So he did get the spot, but grudgingly relieving it, Newcomb took a little shot to the hip there. See if he's going to come back on him a little bit. Looking, they got to have a couple flat spots after that. Holy smokes. I don't know, Westy's a pretty tough competitor. It might be tough. So he got around him. He's got that good pace, so we'll see what happens if they can open it up in the straights here. Oh, he's looking to the inside. Did he take a little too much? Yeah, he's got a little bit wide. Is it going to give him some momentum coming out of the last turn? As they race to the turn one. And that's where you see Westy's got that little bit of speed advantage. Oh, and Newcomb could hang on with him up there. And Westy gets away from him. Wow. All right, here's this battle for 10th and 9th. Taylor trying to get 9th away from Middleton. He's had his problems this race, but he's staying in the top 10. Doing a good job. Putting it to him. Just taking a look. Lewis defending. Heading down into the last turn. It's going to make it break it right here. Oh, Lewis gets a little froggy wide. It's going to give Taylor the momentum. He's holding off, blocking the outside. Giving Taylor the outside. Make him go around the long way. Smart move. See if he can hang on. As we got Whitehead coming out of the pits. Probably getting some tires. Middleton fending. Wow, this is a great battle. Oh, and he goes to the inside. He's going to give Taylor the shot. Taylor's on the inside. He's going to take the spot, but Middleton comes back with a little bit of power on the exit and maintains it on the exit. Great job. Middleton handling him off. Really good stuff as we are under 2 minutes to go here. We are on last lap action. This is the tightest race right now, this battle for 9th. Let's check out the leader, Johnny. So Gutierrez with a 2-second lead over Kilroff, who's now got a 17-second lead over Tony. So Tony must have spent his tires because he's getting a little bit of pressure from Woody. No, Is that Woody? No, it's not Woody. It was a lap car. Okay. So, meanwhile, High Tree now in some last lap action. Going to go for a spot as we are under 1 minute to go. Mark trying to get Andres. Going to be some last lap action. See what he's got. Meanwhile, Taylor and Middleton still going at it. And joining the party. Well, that's a lap. He's down. No, Graf is out of the pits with fresh rubber. So he might be able to get himself around as we are on the last lap. I'm not sure. Let's see where Johnny is. I think Johnny's going to take the checkered. Nope, he got across with 1 second. We have one more lap to go. That's the leader across the line with 1 second to go, forcing another lap, which is awesome for these guys down here. Because now High Tree has a chance. And Graf has a chance on Middleton with 1 to go. Wow, that was amazing. Newcomb and Westy. Newcomb's coming back on him. Look at the smoke and tires, and Newcomb's going to get it back. Is Westy too much brake? Oh, the flat spot's got to be killing him. Things are probably vibrating off their racing desks. It's Newcomb looking to take it back on the last lap. Westy having none of it. We got a yellow in sector 2. Don't know where that is. Looking quick off. What else? Okay, there's Middleton. It wasn't him. Let's get back to this. They're coming battle into the back. So Westy maintaining. Let's check on Johnny because he is coming around. This will be the checkered for Johnny. Gutierrez is going to take the checkered right here. Here is your race winner. Round 2 goes to Gutierrez. Kirilov coming in second. Woo-hoo. Great job, Krill. And there is Talavite in third. There is your podium. Now Neil Wood, a solo fourth. Erickson, no pressure, but meanwhile, we do have a battle back here. Westy's finding himself in 11th? Did Taylor and Summers, everybody crash out? Middleton is going to cross the line in 8th. Vandergeest takes it 6th. Great job, Vandergeest is 6th. Jonas is 7th. There's Middleton. And meanwhile, these guys are battling out. Westy and Newcomb. It's going to come down to the last turn. Can Newcomb redeem himself? It looks like Westy's going to hold on unless something happens here on the exit. And Newcomb goes a little bit wide, and that's going to finish it up. Still a brilliant job for a Westy coming back from dead last place after the first lap to finish in the top 11. Nice work, everybody. Anything else going on? We got Summers and these guys. Somebody's parked on the side. Summers is parked. Okay. Taylor. High Tree. Wow, what a race. Man, it was hard to keep up with that action. Really good stuff. He's coming in without a wing. So there you have it. Round 2 is in the books. There is your order. Woo, next week it's going to be Silverstone. So get yourself ready. Actually in 2 weeks, 14 days from today. So just in recap. Wow. Let's see if still got him up there. Here's your finishing order. It's gone. It's gone. All right. That was it. Well, it's been a great race. Thanks for hanging with me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. I hope you can make it, and thanks for watching.